Come on, fuck you, Luke. You're an asshole. I was gonna watch Cocaine Bear tonight. I guess not. Whatever. Where was I? Back onto the thing. Like the idea. Can I loop over everything I just said, just so I can like basically explain real quick what I've done? All right, give me like 2 minutes. Let me lay down like something for the video. So, so the dream started okay when I was like when you load into a match of Call of Duty, but your internet is shit, so you load in like 20 seconds after everyone else. So we loaded in like that, right? And we were on the Seekers team, and we were on this like house kind of stage, and you were shrunken down, like you were about like the size of like you know that map from Battle Mode on Minecraft Xbox One Edition where you were like in the bedroom. You're basically that size. And I'm out of breath. When I talk too fast, I get out of breath. I don't know why. I've always been like that. Anyway, I'm back into it. And right off the bat, I found this like really good hiding spot where it was like you climb up on some books or what's the word, like a ramp, yeah, like a ramp of like a piece of wood or something like that. And you got up on like this ledge, and then it was like an open room, and I went all the way to like the back corner, and I could see like everything that was going on. I was basically just hiding there, minding my own business. And if you were a hider, you were invisible. I didn't specify that in my dream or anything, but you were a hider. If you were like, or specifically, you were invisible if you weren't moving, and you'd stop for 10 seconds or 5 seconds or something like that. And basically, the idea is that like you use your abilities to sort of put you in the right direction if you're the seeker, you know. You know, I don't know. I never got to play the Seekers, but the Seekers didn't have any issues finding anybody, and it works in a weird way because it's like a combination of like a team deathmatch from Call of Duty. Why is it loading my search browser? I don't need that, dog. It's like a combination of like team deathmatch, game mode, like some sort of a game mode where it's like 3 people. If you die 3 times, you're out. If you're the Hydras, Seekers have infinite lives, and then like Turf War from Splatoon, where you're trying to catch land. And the thing is, how in Splatoon it's like a 50-50 split. In the game, it's like an 80-20 split. Whereas like basically, if the Hiders have over 20% of the land, and the Seekers have less than 80%, like of captured land, neutral land just doesn't count. Then the Seekers would win that, and then it would have like 3 point totals from each of the different, I guess, games going on simultaneously. It added all up, and that would be like the total score of the game. Um, the hide and seek element was weighted the most. It scored the most points from both sides. So basically, the other 2 game modes didn't really, it was like 3 game modes all being played simultaneously. They didn't really affect it that much. Also, I'm just gonna say this is the first time I've ever actually talked about the stream, like with words, at all since last night. But it was a really fucking weird dream. Anyway, we played like 3 matches, and I sort of and to explain the whole turf war element, um, I think thinking over it, I think you could, as a hider, just straight up use your guns to damage the seekers. But the main way you're supposed to do it was like elements, or not elements, abilities or whatever. I'll get into that. And um, where am I? I have a bad habit of just sort of losing my train of thought if I get on something like this. But where was I? Jordan, help me out here. Um, no, it's turf war. Thank you. You got me on the right track. But anyway, the turf war elements of it was like, there was like yeah, like a roller kind of thing, like from Splatoon, and you have like a gun that functions kind of similar to the NZAP would in Splatoon. Like it was imported into a Call of Duty and then sort of balanced like it was Call of Duty. So like it had like similar bullet drop. So I guess kind of like an MP40, but it was a little faster fire rate than Black Ops 1 specifically with the recoil and all that. I don't know why I said the NZAP. That wasn't really the best example. Like an MP40 with decent range and better fire rate, and but still retaining the really heavy damage and the really heavy like recoil. and the bullet drop off was kind of the thing once you got into further outranges. I've been talking for 5 minutes and I've still got like 15 minutes of rambling to go on this. This gonna be like a 20-minute video, and I'm probably just gonna upload all 20 minutes of this to my YouTube channel. No editing. Feel bad for anyone listening. Oh god. They can't hear you, so it sounds like I'm sort of just talking to myself. I'm not. I'm in a party with my two friends on Xbox, but you can't hear them. I hope. I don't know. Maybe it's somehow picking up on it. The audio is somehow. I don't know. I'm wearing a headset. And anyway, the guns, or I guess yeah, we're gonna call them guns. They did kind of a turf war thing, but they could also damage the Seekers. The Seekers would capture land, I don't know if I've already said this, but just sort of walking over it, And anyway, the Seekers would have their own abilities to help them find the hiders. I never got to play the Seekers, and you were invisible as a hider. If you had not moved in like 10 seconds or something like that, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever. And the map was big. Now, based on all this and the fact that there's like 20 hiders versus 4 Seekers on a huge map, you'd think it'd be hard to find the Seekers, like they'd just be, or hard to find the hiders, like they'd have an unfair advantage. They didn't. We lost every time except for one, and then one time we did win, I had died. I lost all 3 of my lives. I never got to be a Seeker, and yeah. Basically, the Seekers had an advantage, even though theoretically, I couldn't tell you exactly how, but it started off like that, right? And you know how it is. And yeah, first time I don't even remember how I died. I think one of the Seekers got up on the ledge with me, and I was like kind of mad, but I was like, okay. We got into the second match, like at a pizzeria or someplace. A pizzeria, which I don't remember if I sent the screenshot, but it was the most, like, it was oddly specific. It was in a location of the pizzeria itself, was in a reimagined version in an alternate universe of this one oddly specific parking lot next to my old apartment I used to live in when I was in 8th or 9th grade. Reimagined with the road layout changed, and there was a pizza parlor there, and it was like nighttime in the winter. Like, how did my brain even conjure up that? I'm on Snapchat. I saved the whole ramble as a separate video. And yeah, the second match it was going all right. And there was this one Seeker who was like an octopus dude. I guess that was his thing. Like his sort of like hero or whatever the hell they called it. I don't remember. And he killed me, and like I somehow, this was in the documentary part, I guess they touched on this. And somehow his control scheme was like, what the hell is that light outside? Okay, that's kind of creepy. But the movement scheme from the Seeker Octopus Cube was really, really ahead of its time, even by today's standards. And the game was made in like 2017, 2018, bad era of video games, like around when Battlefield 5 came out. The whole drama about Battlefield 5. It's woke. That whole drama. Yeah, it took place about around the same time. And the company, and I'll touch on this on the documentary aspect, the company that made the game, and this is a dream, if I haven't established this, this is a really wacky dream I had last night. The company that made the video game was a complete train wreck that went bankrupt, like, right before the pandemic started, Not influenced by the pandemic whatsoever. Like, how, like, a bunch of, I kind of like how that Iranian dude got killed by Trump, like, a month before the pandemic started, it's like, okay, that's, like, basically, like, in the Australian wildfires, like, that's, like, the last big news story, and then the pandemic hits, and it's like, oh, okay, So it, like, kind of gets lost in the shuffle of all that. Some people might mentally group them together, like, oh yeah, that Iranian dude got killed, and it ties into the pandemic, when really they were just unrelated big news stories that happened around the same time. Anyway, and that dude really pissed me off, the octopus dude, and I think we played one more match and I died in like a similar manner to the same dude. Or like the same like hero, not maybe the same player. And I just rage quit. I remember that. I rage quit. And okay. Um and yeah, my friend's in the bathroom. I'm not gonna I'm gonna make this a two-part video. So yeah, watch part two, and then tomorrow I'll probably record like an analysis video and just sort of break down my thoughts on the dream itself. So yeah, um, yeah, watch the other video. See y'all. Thank you, and why am I crazy? Thank you. Um, what was that meme with the cat? The fucking Facebook boomer ass meme. I'm posting that. Hold on. Excuse my language. I know I'm a foul-mouthed individual. I'm really sorry. Um, blessings, my friends. Take care always. God bless you. So yeah, y'all have a wonderful day, and not y'all have a wonderful day. Shut up! I'm recording a YouTube video. Okay, and watch part two because I'm gonna touch on this even more. And tomorrow I'm going to record like an analysis video. I'm recording this at like 12 o'clock on an Xbox party with my friends, and I just have like a webcam facing up the group because I don't want to do a face reveal, and I'm just sort of rambling. Yeah, and I will give a more detailed video on it and more announcements for the channel tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And thank y'all for watching. I don't know why you're watching some dude ramble in his bedroom about some wacky ass dream occurred, but shut up, Luke. I'm recording a YouTube video. This is not a YouTube channel. Talking to my friend Luke. I don't know if you can hear him, but there was a hater. I was watching this video about like, Luke. I was watching this YouTube video with a party with him about like these really creepy fish, like like the giant squid and all that deep down in the ocean the other week. And the whole time he was in the Xbox party just talking shit. Like, bro is scared of fish. Shut up. Bro is scared of the fishes. Like, Luke, have you seen the fishes, man? The fishes are giant. They're like 50 foot long. Like, listen, I'm not scared of much, but one of the very few things I am scared of is deep, deep down in the ocean, like thousands of feet under, where it's pitch black, and all you've got is like strange glowing white lights that are gonna hypnotize and kill you, like the anglerfish or whatever the fuck, and the giant squids, and just count me the fuck out, okay? Listen, if I'm gonna fight something, I want to know what I'm fighting, okay? I don't want to fight something in the pitch black, like the anglerfish that like mind controls the fish with the light. You know what I'm talking about, right? Count me out. So, blessings, my friends. Take care always, and God bless you. And listen to more Steely Dan. Alright, watch part two. Alright, thank y'all.